This is like a half smile. This is how I feel right now in my soul, which is like, we're so close, but we're not there. So we had a tenant who overstayed their welcome, and then they just got real pissed and then just destroyed a ton of stuff on their way out and left so much crap inside the house. So I came down to Chattanooga from Nashville to do a walkthrough. Let us go and see how it looks. The property management company, their idea of like a quality, like it's done job is not the same, I think, as ours. So I've already been through a little bit. And when they called me and they were like, hey, do you want us to paint the trim? I said, do you think it needs it? Because we're thinking about retailing this product, so like for sale. And they were like, no, I think it's fine. And I think they're wrong. So it's an interesting, like it's a kind of a split level thing. You go walk in the front door on this level, upstairs, bedrooms, downstairs, main living area and kitchen. 3 bedrooms up. We did a full rehab when we bought this thing. So it was new LVP flooring. It was paint, it was trim, it was doors, it was the full meal deal. We did that, yeah, sorry about that, by the way. The beeping is going to continue. We did this rehab 4 years ago, 5 years ago, and here's what is so interesting. This whole place has massive signs of like weird humidity damage. And then I realized what was happening. They were growing weed somewhere in the house. Bedrooms are all pretty normal. They had wiped down the trim in some of these spots, so overall upstairs wasn't super bad. They just hadn't done the final clean. And it's always funny when like stuff like that happens. Like you clean the whole house, you cleaned all this stuff out. Like there was stuff piled high in here, and then they'll just like miss an entire closet. In here, the painters did a really good job, like fresh refinish on this, which was kind of destroyed. And then they just rinsed their brushes off in here and got it all over this. And that's another one. How has this happened? How? Why? Oh, people. Hi. Let's keep going. So that was the 3 bedrooms, 1 bath up, and then we go down. I think the layout kind of makes sense for a rental. It's nice to have the bedroom separate from the living room. It would be nice if they were switched so that if you were upstairs in the living room, well, I guess maybe not. You're probably making less noise when you're in the bedroom. Floors down here they had to replace because they were so beat up. Again, that's why I think that they were doing weed. And by doing weed, I mean growing the weed. And I think they were growing it in there. Because there's a bunch of hooks and stuff like that in the crawl space for grow lamps. This is another thing that doesn't really make sense to me. Like I said, I kind of did a brief walkthrough before. So they have this thing. What's happening right now? First of all, it's clear that this wasn't the first time. Like, is this like a trapdoor scenario? Like somebody tries to open it and they're like, ha! You can't. Washer and dryer. Don't remember putting those in here, so maybe we just left them. And then this is another thing I don't get. You see this? That's rust on a stainless steel refrigerator that is less than 5 years old. I don't understand. I also don't understand how people are just so damn hard on rental property. Brutal. This is one of the reasons that if you are starting, you might want to consider better quality neighborhoods and better quality rentals. Even though it feels like maybe you're not going to be making as much money, the reality is you might not be dealing with super crappy tenants that create nothing but headaches and problems. All right, I've got my list together. We'll get the property management company to see if they